Good morning, bedbreads and sleepyheads. Today, it's Wednesday, and we're working on things today, and everything is a little bit off, and it's okay. We're gonna get it all sorted like how I'm tilted right now, which is not what I'm aiming for here. Hold on. Boop. Boop. There we go. All right. So yeah, for those who are not aware, we are going to be doing Work Along Wednesdays, where we're just going to chill out a little bit and make sure that we are working on things that we haven't gotten a chance to get done for the week. I forgot to add something to my title, which is a little bit embarrassing on my part, but we will get that sorted. There we go. That should be the correct thing. All right. I have a couple things that I actually need to do today, so I'm actually going to go ahead and get started right away. I need to do... How do I word this again properly? Yakuza promo art. I need to do YouTube short editing. I'm forgetting one. Heck. Well, if we figure it out, we'll put it down there once we get the opportunity to. For now, however, we're going to go ahead and put the disclaimer because it's work sessions and I'm going to have... Artificer, thank you so much for the raid. That's very kind of you. Hello, everybody. For the Emperor, indeed. And hello, Crespian Sea, I hope I'm saying that mildly correctly. For the Emperor, indeed. Hello, everyone. Artificer, how was your stream? And also congratulations on second, Brian. And now I have to be here and switch to a different person to lurk in, because Buddy out here raiding me, so now I'm raiding myself, or in with myself. So let's go ahead and go over here. But of course, we gotta do our grandiose thing here. Let's see if I can type this name properly. Heck yeah! How was Rogue Trader? I hope that you were having a great time over there. And hey Brian, how's it going? Congrats on keeping that insane watch streak going, my dude. Absolutely legendary. Well, I think I need to move this like tiny bit this way, just a little bit, just move it a little bit there, so that's not smack dab against the thing. I'm gonna lock that in place. But yeah, hello everybody. For those who don't know, my name is Will Sleeps Not. Welcome to the Sleepy Bread Clubhouse, where today we're going to be doing some Work Along Wednesday, where we're going to spend Wednesday working on stuff. I'm gonna have my own list above me. Over there, I hope I'm looking in the right direction. There will be a list that you guys can add stuff to should you wish to work on your own things. In the meantime, I had a great time. My voice is a bit strained from reading all the text. Bruh, I feel ya. But you can read for a long period of time, even if it hurts your throat a little bit. Like, which I'm always so jealous of, because when after reading like a chapter of something out loud to people, my brain's just scrambled. Like, it just takes so much effort to like actually read out loud because of just the extra filters that I need to like put in place mentally in order to be able to do it. So consider me jealous. And congratulations on first Lunity. Also, Artificer, if you need to go take care of yourself post-stream, please, by all means, do so. Go get something to eat. Go get something to drink. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Read out loud and adding accents as well as cadence. Yeah, exactly. You're not just like, and then the man walked into the house and he did this and she said that and then this happened. You're just like, the man crept into the house. What are you doing here, wife? He proclaimed. What do you think you're doing back here instead? She said. You know, there's work to it. And hello, Ling. Ling, how was your raid yesterday, by the way? And congratulations on third, Artificer. And we all know that Artificer is secretly a voice actor, so He's flexing his pipes at the moment, or was flexing his pipes, and now he needs to go make sure that he's staying hydrated so that he doesn't destroy said pipes. I'm finishing the tomes today. Final Fantasy XIV? Hail Hydrate. Finish getting all the... Ling. That's not the purpose of it. The purpose of it is to work on things. The little spirits are an extra. You're not doing it right. You're focusing on the wrong thing. I wanted the hedgehog and I got him. Everything else is just bonus. Wow. I'm supposed to have a third thing on the list and I can't remember what it is and I'm very embarrassed about it. I will figure it out at some point, gosh dang it. Though I suspect I'm going to figure it out while I'm working on things, which I'm okay with personally. So I think this thing's probably a little bit too quiet, so we're going to increase its volume by just a little bit. But yes, for those who are also would like to participate in working out on things, you can type !task and then space and then write the task that you want and it will be placed on the list over there. If not, you're more than welcome to just sit and chill should you wish to do so as well. During the actual timer, I will be muted because I will be working on things. Let's go, Artificer! I hope I won't miss out on watch streaks on the weekend. Well, the only thing you can do is try, Artificer, and I won't judge you if you end up losing it. 'Cause quite frankly, they're just a little bit ridiculous anyway. Let's see, if we go like this, we'll make it to 55. Alright. I got put into raid. Good luck, be brave. Don't die. Pretty sure you're playing a healer, so good luck and keep everyone else alive. Oh, you're whirlwinding, you're Beyblading. Cool, cool. I'm going off purely the hold on, I could do this. Monster Hunter series. Because you've got tools to 2 swords. I have to wake up at least 6 a.m. Ooh! Brutal! And Cobalt, thank you so much for the stretch and the hydrate. I appreciate that. Sir, you better be taking care of yourself over there. I'm making the proclamation now. I'm worried. Also, if you guys hear like whooshing noises in the background, it's like really nice weather out right now. So I got my the door to my balcony slightly open because I'm like, no. I want, whoa, I just want that wave of wonderful to just come crashing through this apartment. Well, and also good luck, Artificer. That sounds brutal. But if anybody can do it, you can. Gosh dang it. The whoosh is the bat that got into Will's room. Look, everyone needs a pet. I was hoping it was going to be a crow. Unfortunately, I don't sit out in my balcony enough to do that yet. There's still time. Unless you're listening to the first song of the Zombie EP from the band Devil Wears Prada. Then the first line is, there's no time. Yes. This makes sense to me. I'm speaking not in riddles, but in analogies, references, other word here, finger guns. All right, everybody. I am going to go ahead and get started. I need to get a couple of things done. Like I said, I can't remember what the third one is, but I'll figure it out. If you guys would also like to work on something, the tasks are open. Simply type !task and then write what the thing is, and it will be posted on there so that you can keep track of it yourself. Again, no pressure, but I am going to go ahead and get started on our work session. So I will see you guys in 40 minutes. And But I'm not ready yet. I'm not done working yet. Stupid timer. See, this is why this system doesn't work. I'm busy. I'm working. I'm trying to get my pose correct, and I think I just got it. Perfect. Now, I should technically do what Luna D does, which is like actually like do something in between the work sessions, but I don't. I like to just keep working. So, I'm gonna real quickly finish up this thing. See how it looks in the actual Kathinger. Because gosh dang it, I want to get this done. Work, work. See? Rival gets it. How are you, by the way, Rival? I hope that you're doing well. There we go. About to sleep unlike you. True that. Have a good night, Brian. You're going to bed earlier than earlier than usual lately. Hope that you're sleeping well. Real quickly do the thing that I want to do. Yeah, the second one's a little bit overkill, honestly. Hey, Dub Shadow, how's it going? Okay, I think I got it. Obviously, I need to get approval of the one who Yakuzas, also known as Pandemonium. Just got back from work, having a cup of tea. Well, then you join me in tea. And hello, Minerva. How are you? All right. Unless I end up getting a nay, which I don't think I will, we're going to go ahead and go on this one. And now we have to unfortunately take a quick ad break because, as some might say, the Omnisire requires a Peasel. Most unfortunate, but that means we have a second to do the things that we need to do, which in this case is we take our 3 minutes to get up and stretch, grab ourselves something to eat, grab ourselves something to drink, make sure that we are taking care of ourselves. I will be back in about 3-ish minutes, and I will see you guys very soon. Rushing back just in time. Hello, everybody. Rommel, how dare you raid me? There's so many better options. And hello, Kendall. How are you? Rommel, how are you? How was, I presume, art? I'm pretty sure you were working on art. Hold on. Let's see what you were doing. You weren't! You were playing Darksiders. I was so sure you were doing art today. Doing good. I'm glad to hear that. Well, I'm embarrassed now. Here I thought that Rommel was out here doing art. I must have just peeked in for a second. Okay, I was about to say, I swear I peeked in and you were doing art. I refuse to be told. I will not be gaslit right now, as it were. Never happened. It was the first half. I'm being gaslit. I am. Ooh. I'm sorry to ruin you gaslighting. No, Rommel, thank you. Thank you for stopping the gaslighting. But hello, everybody. Welcome. My name is Will Sleeps Not, for those who aren't aware. Welcome to the Sleepy Bread Clubhouse, where today we are doing Work Along Wednesdays, where we work on things. I just finished my first thing. I work for about 40 to 45 minutes per hour, and then technically I'm supposed to take a break. But I never do. I usually just chat with chat for a little bit while still kind of fidgeting with something on the side. So, you know, be prepared. Working off stream gets to miss the boob. No! Well, Ling, what you have to do now is you have to send me an image of it. It's the only way. We have to continue the trend, as it were. If we're not keeping the trend going, what are we even doing? Hold on, sorry, model's a little bit off. Wait, I have to do art tax? No. There's this strange occurrence that's been happening where for some reason, every time that I go to Ling's stream, it's always when she is zoomed in while she's drawing someone's chest. Like, it's happened enough that it's become a pattern. So it's been a joke where if I come into her stream and that's not the case, I'm like, I'm not looking right now, but I'm gonna be looking in 5 seconds. You better change it. So the fact that she is currently working probably on a character's chest and it's offline, it's just like, well, now you have to send me the art. Obviously. It's very boy-portant. I will give that 1 yay and 1 salute and 1 based Benji. Enjoy your triple. And also, hell yeah, Dub Shadow. More mods for Skyrim. The most dangerous thing to write. As someone who has done... I remember once I really wanted to play Skyrim, but I wanted mods. So I spent like 6 hours trying to make mods work. And then finally at the end was just like, well, that was good. I'm going to bed. I mean, you're right, Dub Shadow. I get it. Actually, still RIP to Dub Shadow. Dub Shadow was playing Shipbreaker. And was playing a 1 life. Oh, bye-bye there bot. Was doing a 1 life run, and I happened to be there right when the Bologna happened of Dub Shadow being killed in game, which I still think was bullshit, but still. RIP. Big salute. One moment. We got the salutes in chat for those who can. about Ling's proclivities? No. Ling just has a really... Look, okay. Ling, I'm doing this to you, and I'm sorry that I'm doing this to you. There. If you want to see some of Ling's really cool art, go there. She makes wonderful art. Give it... Yeah, just go down the list and just like every single one of them. There's a question for you. Does anybody ever get that mood where you just... You just happen to notice something? And, how to say it, like, you notice that you haven't, like, liked somebody's post, and then you just get into this weird tunnel vision where you go to their profile and just start liking all their stuff. Like, there's just... How to say, you just, like, need to. Like, it's compulsory. It's just like, scroll, scroll, like. And then 15 minutes go by and you're like, I need to stop doing this. I'm gonna look like a psycho. It's happened more than once. One of those situations where you're just like, I wonder why nobody talks to me. There have been like 10 likes or so. See? You just get into the madness. It's just aggressive affection. I mean, basically, it's a non-verbal way of saying, I've noticed you. There's like no cadence to it that is, like, the cadence is neither threatening nor friendly. It just is. There's just, I've noticed you. Yeah, the senpai has noticed you, except for me as someone who has intense anxiety. After doing the 10 likes, it's like, or like 20, 30, whatever it happens to be. It's one of those, like, I'll suddenly get hit by the, I should stop doing this, and then being like, oh, I can't take this back. Oh, you know, the red minus style, everyone saw that, everybody knows I'm an idiot. But wait, hold on. Do I have that on here? Do I have that on my sounds? Yes. Oh, I don't have it on this. Dang it. One moment. I didn't put the thingy on here because I'm a silly goose. You may. I will allow it. Where in the 9 hex is that darn thing? Alright, 1 second. I gotta go to the other screen to find the darn thingy. We're just over here for a second. I'm sorry. Oh, wrong one. We're over here for a second. I'm sorry. What is the darn thing called? It is just a sound one. Why is it not on the list? You know what? Heck it. We're going to do it this way. Copy. Work along. Paste. There. Now I can play it. Boop. And it's not work. Oh, because I didn't turn it on. I'm a fool. I'm so stupid. All right, now we can try one more time.
Everybody saw that. Everybody knows I'm an idiot.
There we go. I'm very chatty today. Ugh, so chatty. But that's what goes through my brain. I don't know how to feel about this boy, Ling. I don't know how to feel about that boy at all. Because I actually just learned what those were yesterday, and also how to make them. Look, we already know who Best Boy is, and he's right there. That's Best Boy. Tell me I'm wrong, and I'll call you a liar. Don't think I won't. Broke my neck drinking tea, apparently. Because I have an OC that's a pink spider. It's not surprising that you have an OC of anything, Ling. You've got like 40 of them. Statistically, one of them was going to be an arachnid-themed character. Though I can't say a whole lot. I wish that I still had my one. Why did I call her again? She wasn't an OC, but she was an NPC in a Stars Without Number game that I made. Although granted, I guess technically, can you make the argument that an NPC in a TTRPG that a GM has made, could you classify that as an OC? Because it's technically an original character, right? I did draw them, so... Someone keeps telling me that Best Boy is someone called Puro. I don't know who Puro is. If you count them as a character you own. Well, I mean, I played them. Let me see if I can find... I wonder if I still have the art. Yes, we're taking a tiny break for a second. To see if I can still find... That was her name! Ash! With an E. And she was a... Oh, what was their species called again? Nara? Or Nira? Nara? One moment, please. I'm in this zone now. I have many characters. Many. I know, because you're a... creative person. Ignore the other word that was starting to be processed. Creative. That's the word I'm going to use here. I really don't either. I know what they look like, but that's it. I think that still counts. I think that counts. I'm going to say that counts. Let's see. Probably in the archive. What are they called? Yeah, Nara. That's right. The description I had of them was thin, lanky creatures sporting 2 sets of arms and 3 pairs of monocolored eyes. Their skin ranges from gold to jet black. Hailing from their dark homeworld, they live in a society that prides itself on cunning, guile, and deception. They're spider people. So they have a second set of arms. They can climb walls. They have many eyes. And I drew a couple of them. Spider leg. We can't deny a Ling art moment here. Oh, very scantily clad, very lacking in clothing. They live in a society. You stay out of this, Rommel. I wrote this 6 years ago, okay? I'm a more refined artist at this point. Okay, well, if that's gonna be the case, Ling, then I'm sending you 2 characters as well, because we're having a discussion live right now. They're not good drawings, just to be absolutely clear. If I can even find them. Oh no. Have I lost them? Have I lost my own characters? One moment, please. Dear, oh dear. 'Twould seem I've lost the art. Well, that's a problem, isn't it? Well, D&D has a race called, I don't even know how to pronounce that. Where'd that picture go? Space spider people and all. Hey, that's basically what mine were. My my one buddy was like, I'm not gonna play as a human, so you have to make some like different races or species. And I'm like, okay. So I made the Donta, which are basically like if the Quarians from Mass Effect were space elephants instead. Or space, like anthropomorphic elephants instead. They were actually really neat. I liked them. They were these big honkin' boys that had a big flotilla because their world was destroyed. And their approach to things, like, they're very... with the Alcor. Kinda, yeah, Rommel. Not a bad way to look at it. But think more humanoid. But, like, big humanoid. Like, average height of, like, 6.5 to, like, 7 feet kind of height. And then we had the Nara, which I already described. There was the Ilmar, which... The Ilmar were basically based on the Dark Eldar in 40k. They had a cool mechanic that I came up with, which was called the Itch. And it's essentially like... if a player plays it, they need to give in to one of their vices, because otherwise all of their skills get reduced by 1. But if they do give in to their vice for a period of time, they get like reroll, like a reroll a day kind of idea, because they've like given into their vice and therefore they can ignore it and like function to their true potential for a period of time. And then the Soban, which were basically a species that became so individualist and like craving of novelty that their species is just slowly dying simply due to their lack of desire to reproduce. Like their whole race is just like, we don't really care if we have children, we just want to see the universe to the best of our abilities. Not to be confused with Sophon. What are the Sophon? That's actually not something I know, Rommel. I require more information. Oh no, a race of Zoomers. No, they're very calm. They're very calm. I kind of saw them a little bit as... what is the one group that I'm thinking of? Think like the almost stereotypical, like... calm and stoic, like religious race sort of idea. But oh wait, is that from Endless Space, Rommel? They're from Endless. Yes. Yes, I am aware of who you're talking about. They're just obsessed with science. Are you saying the Zoomers are not calm, talking as a Zoomer? No, Zoomers by definition have to zoom. They are incapable of sitting still. Hence the zoom in Zoomer. Very unreasonable take on my part. I acknowledge that. But yeah, the summary is I made some races. I thought they were actually really neat. And then, well, ma'am, thank you so much for the cookies. And then it ends with with him being like, none of these work the way I want them to. I'm just gonna play as a human, and I'm like, I made 4 different species just so you had options. And then you come in here and complain about it. Well, none of them work the way I want them to. And it's like, I'm sorry? Grumble, grumble. Yeah, I have no memory of, like, the names of these characters and such. Look extra to die. Would help if you brew a cup of hubby's espresso. Espresso does nothing for me, unfortunately, my man, but I appreciate that. Will at this moment. No, I would never. I'm not a violent man. They're too interesting. I wanted Bori. Well, specifically what it was is he wanted to play as a psychic or a psionic. And the way that playing as a different species works is it would actually like make his intro to his build more difficult. So he's like, I'll play a human instead. Have you had I've never had espresso that I can think of because I'm not a big coffee person. I don't like the bitterness. I prefer a cup of tea instead. Deep down, somewhere far, far, far back in my bloodline, there's a British person. There has to be. I like tea too much for that not to be the case. That's why you pour half a cup of sugar in there. Of course, Rommel. I love a little bit of coffee to go with my sugar. Pours an entire, like, cupful of sugar, reaches for the coffee pot that has like 30 milliliters of coffee in it, pours into the cup. Ah, perfect. Cuban coffee beans are very, very strong. Anything more than an espresso shot is not healthy. Oh, so it's like drinking, that charged lemonade from Panera? I can't say anything since I'm not big on coffee, but I will drink black coffee, unless it's milk with a side of coffee. Have some cocaine with your coffee. Sir. As somebody who was on basically watered down meth not that long ago, it doesn't do a whole lot. AKA ADHD medication. I'm also tutoring a raspberry leaf tea. Got me through 3 of my pregnancy. First of all, that sounds delicious. I need to look into that. Second of all, I love the fact that you found a tea and you're like, I just see you kind of holding your mug and like looking into it and just being like, this is gonna get me through this. I get it. There's something happening. I hope everybody's okay. Jeez. The joys of living next to a fire, or not next to, close to a fire station. Sorry, next to would just be a straight lie. Okay. Well, I know how that feels. I was a coffee drinker, but caffeine in pregnancy is a no-no. I've heard that. That makes a lot of sense to me, actually. Considering that basically everything you consume, the child consumes. And maybe, like, putting a syringe of straight caffeine into their vein maybe isn't a good idea. My old place used to be across the street from the fire department and the hospital. I used to live in an apartment building that lived across the street from a decommissioned hospital. And the year that I moved in was the year that they were like, we're gonna break this down. I was happy going to work because it meant I wasn't in my apartment as they were tearing a building down across the street for like 4 months. Remember, babies can be born addicted to drugs. I was gonna say caffeine, but I guess caffeine is a drug to some degree. Moved from my old house just in time for the police station to be put towards the corner of the... Ling looks across the, like, peeks out of the house, sees the just, like, police station will be here soon, and just went, hell no. Done. Bye-bye. Packed the car that day and never looked back. And thank you for the hydrate, Mom Emma. I appreciate that. Ling, work with me here. Jonathan says hi, by the way. Well, hello, Jonathan. I hope that you're doing well. I refuse. How do you play D&D if you can't yes and? How? You need to be able to yes and. He's excited because he gets to have ice cream cake next month. I mean, it's a good thing to be excited about, to be real, though. I cause other problems. Ling, if I ever had to be your GM, I would have a spray bottle nearby that was just aimed at you specifically. But it's a spray bottle that's connected to, like, 9 other spray bottles. It's like an organ gun, but of spray bottles. And I'm just gonna, if I spray once, all of them spray simultaneously. It's just a wall of mist that hits you simultaneously. That's all he's been talking about. He has his own little calendar he keeps marking down. That's adorable. Actually, Mama Em, I think you would like this. So my my niece, so my sister's daughter, has been at my mom's place for a while. So my mom sends me little videos every now and then. And today she sent me a video where my niece was playing with a little bit of jewelry. She's like 1.5. And my mom's just like, oh, that's pretty. And she like shows my mom the jewelry. And it's just like, but are you pretty? And she's like, yeah. Just really excitedly like, yeah. We appreciate the self-confidence. That's what we need. We need the self-confident niece. I just enjoy just the confidence and energy behind it, even though I don't know if she actually fully understood what she was saying yes to, but still. Rosalina is still in her princess phase. Does she have a little, what are they called again? Circlet, I think is what they're called. The little, like, crown. Everything has to be to her liking. Children, am I right? Luckily, my niece is very, very... Hell yeah, Dub Shadow, nice. My niece is very independent, even at, like, 1.5 years. So she's very like, yeah, I'll just go do my own thing. She has an actual tiara. There you go. But yeah, my niece is just... will just kind of be like... She'll like walk over, demand a high five. You'll give her a high five. And then she'll just be like, okay. And then she'll just like go do her own thing again. Children, am I right? All right, hold on. Wait. We have a work stream to do still. And also, thank you, Dub Shadow. I appreciate that. Unfortunately, now we got to start getting back to work because I actually want to get a short edited So we do need to get back to our to our regular scheduled work. Unfortunately, we only have enough time for about 25 minutes for this round because I was gabbing. Blah 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 blah. Just had a heart attack yesterday seeing Jonathan jump off the couch, but I presume he was okay. Got up like it was nothing. Well, at his age, his bones are basically rubber. You know, like. He could fall down the stairs and, like, literally end by landing on his butt and just getting up and walking away. And you're like, no one's going to believe me if I told them that. If I tell them this happened. Like, there's not a scratch on the child. Like, just literally just... And then just goes and does his thing. I know that was me as a kid. I took a lot of damage as a kid. I once fell... Had to have been 20 feet. I fell between a bunch of bales of hay. And it was very high stacked. They were 5 high. Yeah, it would have been almost 25 feet. I fell between them because there was a crack that I didn't see, and I just went whoop. At the ripe age of like 13, 12. And then nobody was home, so I had to shimmy my way up the wall of these two by like basically arms to either side to have enough grip to be able to push myself up slightly and just slowly climbed out. Arms all scratched up, face scratched up, legs scratched up because I was in shorts and a t-shirt. Always panic when he gets thrown. I'm sure that the father is not going too ham on him. I'm sure he's not giving him like the stone cold stunner. I think dad's not kicking the poor kid in the stomach and then going back and putting his chin on his shoulder and then dropping him. All right. I gotta go back and do work. And Pixie Pond, thank you so much for stopping by. Have yourself a good lurk. Okay, we gotta go do work, because otherwise I'm never gonna get this short done. You goobers, I will see you guys very soon. Just suplex the kid into some pillows. He'll be fine. I've been suplexed as an adult. I was fine. I thought I broke my neck, but I was fine. Haha. All right, we're gonna start our thingy back up again. So we're gonna do this. I will see you guys. I'll tell you the story afterwards if you guys, if you want to hear that story. But we got to do our work first. So we're gonna hit play, and I will see you guys in 20 minutes. Where the heck is my microphone? There it is. Right as the timer was done, baby. One more down. Which means clearly I need to make another YouTube short, because I've got quite a few that I still need to edit. Hey TK, how's it going? Alright, but hold on, because we definitely unlocked a new boy. Look at this little nerd. Look at this little nerd! Also known as Early Burb. The names in this game cause me frustration and anger. Alright, fine. Well, we'll work towards the next one, which is hungry spirit that lurks out to the sound of cooking around lunchtime. So we need to be afternoon with the sounds kitchen units. There we go. But we're switching locations, obviously. We're going to the bay to type. There we go. Also, we need to take a tiny little break because ads are here. So if you guys can and are able to for the next 3 minutes, I hope that you get up and stretch, grab yourself something, grab yourself some drink. Make sure you guys are taking care of yourselves. I will be back ASAP. BRB. I took a little bit longer to get back. Whoopsie. Let's click this too so that we get our rank up and get real noisy with it. There we go. Points. And then we hide our stuff. Rank up GG's. Oh, thank you, Lunity. Have you made it to work? Have you reached the first completion, the first task completed? Halfway. Choo-choo. Adventure. All right. And in that case, we can actually go for 50 minutes this time. How dare. I'm already so tired. Why would you do this to me? This was my dramatic reenactment of the boy who got a head pat. Thank you everyone for being here. I forgot to grab water. That pout doesn't make you less adorable. Now I'll have you know, madam, that I am not adorable. I am not adorable. Got it. Nailed it. Also, I totally forgot to grab water, so I will give me an extra like 20 seconds. I'm just going to have my character sit very strangely for a moment as I move. Let's go as weird as possible. It's There we go. Perfect. Aha! And now we're back. To get more work done. Oh, I know what the third thing was, but I can't actually do that on stream now that I think about it. I want to change the layout of this. I think I'm going to take a page out of Ignis's book and widen the screen. Take up a little bit more space on this or there. But I gotta do that first. No, I gotta get the layout set up first, Luna, or the overlay set up first, Lunity. I got lots of things that I need to do first, but I will do that. I'll even write it down. Except the pencil is missing. Of course the pencil is missing. Nothing is where it's supposed to be. Chat, remind me. Don't let me forget. The overlay must be changed by tomorrow. Because tomorrow is Yakuza 0. So we're going to try a brand new setup. Put it on the list. I'm going to forget. But we'll do it. New overlay. Boom. There. Everyone can see it? It's right there. All right. We can't even do 50 minutes anymore. 45. That way, if I'm feeling like I've made very good progress, then we'll just raid out for the night. Oh, we would raid a certain somebody, but we sadly can't. This life is just not treating them kindly. So we'll probably have to raid somebody else. Anyway, we're going to go get started. Reminders that you guys are allowed to put your stuff up there too, should you wish to work. Obviously, again, no pressure. I don't know why I keep wanting to mention it. And the worst, I think, is that I feel guilty about mentioning it. It's just like, hey, reminder. If you needed a push to be a little bit productive today, here's the push. I'm sorry that I've given you this push. life isn't meant to make sense. All right, but we're going to get started, so I will see you guys on the other side in 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye. But I'm not ready to be done yet. I'm still working. I'm actually zooming through some of these shorts. Hot dang. Again, thank you, Ling, for being a bum. A brum. A brum bum bum. A plum bum, one might even say. I would never say that, but some might say that. You're lead, Ling. But yeah, they're very cool pieces of art, and I appreciate it. I'm going to steal them and cherish them. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I'm going to steal them and cherish them. It'll be called Lear and Ash. There. Desktop art. Well, look who it is. It's Snappa himself. How you doing, Snappa? I hope that you're doing well today. Oh, when you get the work going, but you get the shoulder cracks. Let's see, how many have I done? I've made 4 shorts today. Oh no, sorry, I've made 3 shorts and Yakuza promo art. I think that's pretty solid work so far. And I'm in the process of getting a 4th one done. And if I keep going, I could also make a 5th one. The one that I'm working on right now, I'm actually kind of happy about. I want to put a little bit extra work into it because it's a good one. One of those, you know how sometimes you say something during stream and then later you end up like thinking back to that and you go back to it and you're like, oh, that was actually not bad. I should do something with that somehow. That's what the one that I'm working on is right now. So that's what we're gonna do with it. Oh, thank you for the hydrating. Will you have captions back at some point? Maybe? Oh wait, I can turn them on right now. Except I thought this one didn't work very well, but I'll try nonetheless. Hold on. Give me uno secondo. Wow, this is taking its sweet arse time. It's just gotta connect to Twitch, bruh. Come on. There you go. It's struggling. It's struggling a lot. Okay, I'm gonna guess that this son of a gun is not actually gonna work. Loud microphone. I have a loud microphone. Maybe I haven't and it just hasn't asked me. Bork! Well, it's not working. I give up. I'm sorry. There we go. Green puffs are delicious. Oh, I would like to learn how to make them. If I understand correctly, they're not that difficult to make if I'm thinking of the correct things. Yeah, they're not that difficult to make. Hold on, just for you, Lunady. We'll see if I can make this work. I'm gonna get hit by ads before this is done, and I'm gonna be very bitter about it. You know what? No, we snooze ads for a second. I'm figuring this out now. Uno secondo, ladies and gentlemen. Gosh dang it all to heck and back. When you have to just jump through all the hoops just for such a simple thing. One moment, chat. You can all blame Lunady for this. That's not true. You blame me because I'm the one who's deciding to do this. Son of a frick, and now I gotta find my phone. All right, we're doing it. We're doing snooze. We're snoozing. Or by snoozing, I mean we're gonna go to ads. I'll do this when I get back. 'Cause now I gotta go find my phone. All right, everybody, we'll be back in 3 minutes. If you guys can't or able to, wherever you get up and stretch, grab yourself something to eat, grab yourself something to drink. Make sure you guys taking care of yourselves. I'll be back ASAP. BRB. Alright, we're back. Theoretically, captions are working now. And if they're not working, then I don't know what to do. I did my thing. I did the work. Oh no, it looks like it's working. It's mildly delayed, as it usually is. Which means good luck to the people who are actually using it. Alright, I am going to keep working on that edit, though. But I'm going to continue to say that I'm pretty sure that cream puffs are not super easy to make, but I think they're relatively easy to make, because, like, making your own, like, how to say it, like, whipped cream is relatively simple, if I remember correctly. It's like sugar and egg whites. And then making the cream puffs themselves, you just need to make a very fluffy little thing. And then you just have one of those pastry filler things, and you just stab it into the side and go. And then you're like, behold, cream puff. And then you just make 50 of them and eat them all in one sitting. Because no one eats just one cream puff. Those that do, I don't want to be friends with them. They're weird. They're odd beans. Oh wait, before we start though, let's grab that next. Let's grab that next little nerd. We got him. We got him, boys. Bagged him and tagged him. Wonderful. Now we got the next one, which will be this one. During lightning storms, I've seen the lights flicker in strange patterns. Well, we have our target, which means we now need get rid of all the cooking. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Well, if we're doing rumble, we're getting the rain effect on there too. And we'll grab our level really quickly while we're at it. Incredible! Alright, hide all the UI. We're going for another, we'll go for 50 minutes this time. I might pop in every now and then with microphone if I have weird things that I want to blabber about, or if I don't have anything to work on. We'll see. We'll see how much further we go with this. Presume another hour, but it may only be half an hour, depending on how things go. So we're in here, and see you guys in 50. Ba-doom. my progress is being slowed. So thank you very much, Avatar. That's very kind of you. I sent you a DM because the numbers don't make sense, but they amuse me. What do you mean? What do you want, Ignis? I'm sorry. I'm waiting for a thing to get done. You scared me. Oh, I'm glad I scared you. The timer will keep on ticking, but I will wait. Because I gotta wait for a thing first before I can do stuff. So it's taking its sweet arse time. If that thing isn't done in the next like 2 minutes, I'm just gonna call it and try a different thing. Don't give Ling too much attention. She's been in here causing havoc. You should still eat, Ling, and also drink water. You have a nasty habit of not hydrating. Please make sure you're slurp. I like the chaos. You like the chaos. Well, yes, but still. Exactly. See, Avatar gets it, like the physics engine. Good job on work. Goodness gracious. I sent Ling some art that I made like 6 years ago for a Stars Without Number campaign. And all of a sudden, she's like, I redrew them. Aha! And I'm like, just like that. Or should I say, that also works. The thingy worked, all right. Let's see how well it worked, though, because if it ended up not working well, then I'm just going to be bitter. I'm not productive right now, but I do the insane thing of buying and reading. But I did the insane book of buying and reading a book in 24 hours. Legendary. Coughing baby versus atom bomb. I'm sorry? The coughing baby wins, obviously. It will just cough the atom bomb explosion away. You know, they call it a demon core, but really, aren't babies just at their core little demons? They neutralize each other. This is what happens when I'm not allowed to work on things. I wrote it wrong. What? All right, we'll try it again. I'm ready. I'm prepared. Babies are the purest form of evil. Versus hydrogen bomb. Ooh, okay, well that changes things. That hydrogen bomb just wins. More like Ignis, I'm banning you for 10,000 years. See? Ling gets it. Ignis out here being so focused on D's that she didn't even notice the mind goblin behind her, you know? It's a mind goblin, Will. I don't know. You you tell me. I'm not doing it. I'm not that person. I laugh, but I'm not being that person. You know. I'm not the kind of person to ask if someone mind goblin these nuts. I'm sorry, Tough Shadow. I'm sorry you had to be here. Unfortunately, when it comes to jokes like this, there's always collateral damage. Someone's nearby and just gets an unexpected elbow, you know? You're just walking by and you see the fight happening and you're like, I'm not getting involved. And then you get a stray elbow, just, oh! Oh, congratulations. We did it. Me at the mosh pit. Yeah, Avatar's at the edge of the mosh pit being like, nothing can possibly happen. Oh! I want someone to play a bard that makes these nuts jokes for psychic damage. Yeah, it's vicious mockery. But it's all, wait, hold on. I have a thing that I have to go send to Ignis now. You know what? I'll just send it to everybody if I can find it. 1 second, please. Oh, there's no way I'm gonna find it. I've been sending Stitches so many of these. I'm not gonna be able to find it. I'm sorry, everyone. I got your hopes up for nothing. R.I.P. Anyways, I better be Ignis. Check your DMs, you dick. Miss, I'm so wholesome. I would never say anything bad and then swears all stream. Because she couldn't 360 no-scope some guy from across the map. And suddenly it's just swear words. You mean like riding a bike into a branch that slaps you across the face? Yeah, but then it slaps the person behind you across the face too. That's all my stream ever is. Yeah, you just really want to 360 no-scope that guy from across the map. Avatar, would you say that you need to swear on Dali's nuts? I'm gonna go mute and get back to work. You guys, good luck to everyone. I'm gonna go back to work. I'm so sorry. Or should I say?
How embarrassing.
There we go. Now we're back to work.
Everybody saw that. Everybody knows I'm an idiot.
Boo. I think I've been defeated. And by defeated, I mean I think I'm done. Boop. I know I still need to do these two, but I can do these on my own time. Which I have to. But the fatigue of work is starting to kick me in the bum. Because I'm still a recovering lad. Oh no, jump scare. You're saying words again. Oh, I'm sorry, Ignis. I'm sorry that I had to ruin your life today. Did we at least get the boy? I don't know if that's who we were trying to get. Bulby. Oh, it was Bulby, okay. We have 2 other boys to get access to. Yourself. Oh god, you wrote the B. You monster. Alright. We did good today, though. We actually got a lot of stuff done. 4 shorts. I genuinely enjoy how horrible that emo. You know what? That gets you a salute in my books. Enjoy the salute. Alright, we can turn off the work along statement. What the fuck is that? That is, be yourself. Or be yourself, I guess is how you would say it. You said 4 shorts and my brain is like 4 score. 4 score and 31 years in the past? I won a civil war with my beard. Now I'm here to whoop your ass. Cheers to anybody who knows what I just referenced, even if I didn't quote it quite perfectly, because it's been quite a while since I watched those. Okay. Oh, Island Rose is not streaming anymore. How dare? How dare? It sounds very mid and late aughts. It is. Well, let's see. Ignis, what is it? Ignis is laughing, so. Wait, no, are you rating out? Yeah. Well, we're not quite done yet. We're going to be going for like another 5 to 10 minutes because I have some things I want to share. And by things, I mean one thing. Because I want to make sure that it works for tomorrow. You can. I just got here. What a shame. Oh, wait, there is one thing that we can do while Ignis is here, but Ignis, you have to be here for it. But first off, we have to try, so we have to do something. Oh, wow, that's way powdier than I thought it was. It's so... Leaving right now in that case. You... We're heading over to this screen. There's no music here, but that's okay. There. Son of a heck. Son of a heck. It's turned off in here for no reason whatsoever. Well, now we got to do it all over again. Hold on. We're going right back from the start. No one saw this. Redo. Start over. Nope. 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 Everybody shush. We're starting again. We're starting again. We're doing it again. What the heck was I saying? Yeah, we have to share a thing before we're done. I am being heard now, right? Just to be clear, can I get a confirmation that I can in fact be heard in chat right now? A part of me wants to believe that Snappa just has like god tier like foresight, and he's just like, now is the time to say yes. I don't know why, but I'm going to say yes. His audio is not back, but I'm going to say yes. Okay. So what I was saying was, one of the things, the reason that we're over here really quick, the reason that we're over here right now is because I'm excited to test the model for tomorrow, which was, and now we're frozen for a second because I got to go get to it, but I'm excited for it. And the reason you should be excited for it too is the Yakuza outfit for tomorrow. Look at it. I'm very happy with how it turned out, because we're playing Yakuza 0 tomorrow. I made the eye patch really fast in Blender, which was an adventure because I didn't really know how I was going to make that look. I stole the hair from the female model, and the model is how to say it in the outfit. The outfit is just from, the outfit is actually from the Valentine's Day streams with the sing song and sing along shenanigans. I'm not Majima. No, he's weird and strange. Hold on. We're going to just go back to the regular model for a second, because there's one other thing that we need to do. Where's the original model? Yeah, that's right, everybody. You thought the original model was just the regular hoodie with the blue, white, and black? No. This is the new basic model. This is the default now. Get used to it. Hold on, we're gonna remove these really quickly. And we're gonna close the game, because we're gonna do one thing just for Ignis. This ain't your grandma's default model. Your grandma doesn't have merch like this. You want to know who else doesn't have merch like this? My mom. While I wait really quickly for this game to open up. One moment, please. Ignis, I want a confirmation that you're in chat right now. Because we're doing all of this for you. Heck, did I come back to you saying, oh, Ling, did you You know what? I'm just going to stay in the Yakuza outfit. That's what I'm going to do. That's the final moments of stream, is me being in the Yakuza outfit while I get this sorted out. This should be the one. For a split second earlier. Well, now you get to see it more. Ignis is not here, and I'm going to lose my mind. I'm doing all this for Ignis, and Ignis isn't even here. Hold on. I'm going to yell in the DMs about it. Done. Yelled. Anger noises. Dapper will. Not Dapper. I'm gonna kick buns and... I don't know. Hit people. Kick buns and burner. Burner hardly newer. Got him. Kill me. Oh yeah, I also have that set up, so I can just do that really quickly. There, and then we go to here. There you go. There's the promo. Bunsen burner. Oh, that's so much better, Avatar. You're so much better. But there you go. There's the promo art for tomorrow. Sorry, I'm also yelling at something I hear. I never left, just eating dinner. I'm going to get upset at you loudly. The visuals are not important. It's the audio that's important, but really fast. Where's the button? Where is it? There. This is the important part. Is the music actually playing in game? Perfect. All right. Ignis, and everybody in chat who wasn't here yesterday, this bud has his own music that is, as far as I can tell, nowhere else in this entire level. I don't know why. There. We'll crank the music too. I do not know why this guy has his own soundtrack, because it's nowhere else as far as I know. Mind you, we haven't beaten the game yet. We've only done the first 2 missions, but still. Kinda Avatar? It's definitely like cyberpunky dystopian, but it's set in like Poland. Kind of. But like it's such a like good like tune. Just for this, just for him. Just for this guy. If we go here, it just fades back to the regular ambience. It's so strange. It's wonderful. I love it. But it's very strange. Well, I need to show you a YouTube short. Send it to me, Ling. I will watch it after stream. But there you go, everybody. That was the one thing I wanted to show. He's the main character. Actually, all that he really does is tell you that he doesn't like the PSR, which is the Polish security something. Yeah, you're not in Poland anymore, and he's just like, yeah, we don't really like you here. But there you go. I did the thing. I have accomplished, I've completed the mission. We're going back to here. We're gonna hit this. Why does it mute? Why? This scene shouldn't be muted. It doesn't make any sense. I'm so confused. I'm so freaking confused why this scene does this. It shouldn't. There's no reason for it to do so. Regardless, there we go. We accomplished. I'm never going back to the chatting screen ever again. This place is cursed. But there you go. We did the music. Ignis heard the dang music. You guys got to see the new model. You guys got to see the promo art. There you go. These are all the things that you get for hanging out with me. I don't know if that's positive, but congratulations. You all get it. Now we're going to raid out. I think we're going to raid over to Nyen, because Nyen is playing Minecraft for the first time. And that seems like a worthwhile reason to raid someone. So everyone, again, thank you very much for hanging out with me today. Thanks for stream. Ignis, respond to my DMs. I need that information because tonight might be a terrible, terrible mistake for me. A terrible, terrible mistake. Ignis showed me a game, and apparently there's like a speedrunny thing, and I'm like, I've never done speedrunning before. That's probably something I could try and hate myself for. Just to be clear, the game is called Metal Eden. It's only got a demo out, but there's speedrunning connected to it, and I'm like, I want to try. I want to get a number that's below 25 minutes, which, dear God, I hope I could make below 25 minutes, considering that the best time right now is like 17 minutes. And considering that for speedrunning, like, the first, like, 2-3 minutes are, like, the biggest, like, that's where, like, all the big numbers are. The big players. Everything after that is just like amateurs and people that are just trying. So it's like, maybe I could make it. That'd be neat. Regardless, so that's what I'm going to try to do tonight. I don't know how to do it. That's what my evening is going to be. So, irrelevant to the things. Quickly do the things that I'm supposed to actually do, because I never do this. There we go. If you guys have any particular desire to follow me in any regard, there's my Bluesky, there's my Discord, there's my YouTube, there's my VODs. Technically, my YouTube also has VODs, but that's just how it is. I have an ASMR channel that rarely gets updated, but every now and then I find the drive to actually do so. I also have a Ko-fi or a Patreon or a merch store or a Throne if you want to support me in a non-subscription sort of way, but obviously do not feel obligated to do so. We are going to go ahead and raid Nyen. She is a lovely bunny-themed VTuber who usually plays a bunch of first-person shooters, but today she is on day 2 of playing Minecraft for the first time ever. So we are going to go ahead and support her. So if you guys have subscribed, please use the top rated message. If you're not subscribed, please use the bottom rated message. All right, everyone. We're going to remember our outro, and then we are done for the evening. Everybody, thank you so much for sticking around. Whether you were chatting, whether you were lurking, whether you just popped in and out for a second, know that you were super appreciated. I'm almost waiting for the microphone to get muted. Hope you guys are having a great day, afternoon, evening, or night, whatever time it happened to be for you. Hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. I hope that you're drinking plenty of water. And when you finally do sleep, whatever time it happened to be for you, hope that you have a very restful sleep. I will see you guys over at Nyen's, and hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow for our first ever Yakuza stream, and if not, I hope to see you on Saturday, and if not, have yourselves a great rest of your week and subsequent weekend, and I hope to see you guys the next time that I see you. Bye-bye for now.